All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, which is a half action, is I'm going to use my psychic ability, thought sending,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and broadcast to the surrounding red shirts and scum
Yeah.
and our guys. I'm going to broadcast a message that says, "Don't shoot so you can save the whites of their eyes." Hoping to infer some kind of an accuracy bonus to them. But,
Okay.
is my thought there. Okay, hold up a sec. So let me see.
So he's trying to use command, basically?
Yeah, roll a command.
No,
these guys have the wrong weapons.
It's a psychic power of mine.
Yeah, but it would. Wait, it's a psychic power like bolster morale.
It's called it's called thought sending, and I'm going to try and maintain it.
Okay.
But right,
does the actual psychic power like give a bonus, or are you trying to?
That would be up to the GM, I guess. If it's it's going to be a leadership thing.
Yeah, it would be a command thing or a leadership thing. Yeah.
So I have to succeed on the thought sending and on a leadership test, basically, right?
Well, yeah, you'd have to send the message first, and then the message would have to work.
Right, but I've got to get the message out of this. I'm going to try and send the message. Oh, which I failed.
Okay.
And then with my other action, I'm going to... 15. I can't quite reach them with my laser piss.
No, not quite.
So, in that case, I'm going to do a backflip.
Would you like to?
I'm gonna hold on to my half action if I can, or just pass it over.
Yeah, okay.
I can't quite reach them with anything.
So this guy moves up.
Is that there next to me initiative?
There. 15 is this guy moves up, kind of behind there, and then this guy moves up round here, and it is Briquet's turn, which means that next turn he will arrive. Yay for Briquet!
So I'll arrive next turn, and I can do an action next turn.
Yeah, you can. You'll arrive, and you'll be able to actually act and do things.
Okay.
And now it's Remy.
Okay. Well, I've labelled the turrets. The one with the machine guns is T1, the one with the missiles is T2, and the one at the back is T3. I'm going to try and take control of T2 and stick a missile on the... Orc Grunt 15. That little bit. That makes sense.
The guy behind
the right hand tower.
Yes.
So you're going to try.
I'm going to basically try and blow up the tower and hit him with it.
Okay.
Try and do a show of force to repel. I don't know. Just blow him up.
Sure. Roll me a tech use on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit the tower, and let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
I can just draw a big boom.
Big boo.
Do you not? Does the ballistic skill of the tower not come into it?
I don't think so, because the ballistic skill would be the ability to shoot. So I'm not sure the tower has any guns or the ability to use them.
No, the turret, you dipshit.
Oh, I thought you said tower.
I've just seen it.
Oh, starfish. Nice. So let's say.
You better drawing skills, tools, and skill.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to draw anything very well with this.
I think that's pretty good.
Okay. So, Orc Grunt takes damage. That actually isn't enough. Sorry, I messed it up slightly.
Aww. But But it was a
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I've got it.
it was a big missile,
There you go.
which has now been used, so
Oh,
we
God.
can
Yeah, no,
erase the missile.
Yeah,
from
that's
continuity.
good. He's been killed.
Excellent.
Well done, Remy.
Fuck. I just
And-
deleted half.
And
Sorry.
that was
Rail.
would you like to do anything else? Because that was a half action.
Yes, I just like a quick tip. What kind of range has my Hellgun Lucius got?
You hover
do
over
I
it in your inventory, it will tell you.
It has a range of
Again,
110,
no.
so you can actually
That's the whole-
fire at everyone but the back orc.
Excellent. I will fire at one of the orcs then.
Okay, so if you click on yourself,
Yep.
click on your Hellgun,
Yep.
and then click on the orc you'd like to fire on. Did you just teleport yourself?
No, I was just seeing what the distance was.
Okay.
Okay. Done.
And it's a standard attack.
Yep.
No aim. Distance is, I'd say, probably extreme at this
Extreme,
point.
yep.
Visibility's normal. Size of target is average.
Hulking. It's
No,
an orc.
average.
It's orc average.
It says when you hover over hulking, it says orc. Average human. I'm gonna click hulking.
No, it's that. That's just. Don't worry about that. It's average.
Also, if you hover over the enemy pieces, it tells you if I think that the scale of this map is wrong, actually. But
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but if you hover over the pieces, it does tell you if you can hit them or not. But,
Okay.
anyway, sorry, go on.
So yeah, and then have you clicked on the guy?
Yes.
And then hit just do attack. It's,
Yeah, I did. Fucking hell.
well, I mean, it was a long shot, but
It didn't hit.
Thing.
And
I hit over here somewhere.
okay. So next up is Franz, who's all the way at the back for some reason, but sure.
Well, because that's where you put us.
Well, that I was just putting you in your corresponding spots. You know, you could have moved yourselves. Remy moved forward to the turrets.
Well, I was inside,
angle.
talking to people anyway, so it kind
Sure.
of made sense to just stay inside and leave the grunts to do the fighting. But I suppose I'll move up onto the wall. I'm pretty sure that would actually be a full action for me, though, just to get up to here. So I only have a move of 3.
Yeah, see, I think it'd be a full action to get up onto the wall, wouldn't it?
It looks, because that's what.
I mean, the orcs.
No.
The orcs have sluggers, I suspect. So
That's a full action, and I'm still out of range with the las pistol.
yeah,
so
but they'll
Yeah.
also be out of range. So you're all right.
yeah, they'll be moving into range, hopefully,
Roll.
into range of my Dark Elder.
Do any of you have like knowledge Xenos or? Actually, Tim, roll me a knowledge tech. Sorry, roll me just roll me a tech. Sorry, tech use. Yeah. So you know, and you can let it be known that the orcs and these guys will most likely be carrying sluggers, which are pistols, and choppers. They're really short range, so these guys are going to be kind of charging in at you to get in close range, pretty much.
Okay.
And it is Franz. I guess that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, so it's orc.
Our orcs before our grunts.
Huh?
Our orcs before our scum and red shirts.
The scum don't get a go this turn because they're undisciplined, and they're just randoms who kind of joined in.
Yeah.
And your guys are at the end afterwards. So
Okay. The orcs are moving.
I just accidentally drew over my Fire.
I saw.
Oh no, that's smoke now.
Yeah, that's the crater, but I accidentally overwrote the fire.
And give me a second.
Do you know where a really good place to put the bomb would have been?
On us?
Not
Right.
all the way down there.
Well, I mean, it'll probably blow anything up in the immediate vicinity anyway, so we could just blow it up if we want to, but we probably will die.
Yeah, still
Wait,
not
what?
sure how big the yield on this thing is.
Yeah, what
Neither
do you
am I.
mean we'll probably all die?
Nothing. I mean, it's not that big. I mean, don't worry about the explosion so much as the radiation, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you can tell the townspeople about that later.
Yeah.
I was thinking about keeping this planet. You know that, right?
Yeah, so don't make me use a bomb. I was just making it for future use, but then I heard there was an orc attacking, or orcs. So I thought maybe a bomb would be useful.
Okay.
Don't worry, I've got
I
missiles
mean,
and shit
I-
first.
I appreciate that you're taking the initiative like that. That's really good.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning this specifically.
would you like to give any specific orders to your crew? This is to Doc.
Of course.
Isn't that actually like an action though, like a half action to?
No,
I'll
you tell them where to go, pretty much, I guess.
I'll let you basically shout, like stay here or charge or whatever, basically as you're moving in.
Now I can't command the scum, can I?
No,
The random rebels because they're not actually under my
no,
command yet.
they're pretty terrified already. So
I guess you would have to use an action to actually try to get them to listen to you.
yeah, I mean you can tell them what to do, but that would actually be,
An action.
an action.
Yeah.
Half
Well,
action.
I'm yeah. I was kind of planning to stay behind the turrets with my red shirts.
Okay, so you just want you want them
not
basically.
sure what the range on the las guns are that they have.
The range on the las guns
They
are
probably have accuracy like a stormtrooper.
100. So yeah, they could hit the
Oh
front.
well, shit!
They
Open
could-
fire, boys.
Open fire.
Open
Wait, I only
fire.
have. Shouldn't I have more on my splint rifle then?
Sorry.
I have 80 on my splint rifle. Shouldn't that be like a sniper rifle?
The splinter rifle's kind of
Long range shotgun.
yeah ish. It basically it's really really nasty rifle that fires shards of high energy metal, I guess is a way to put it. So it's not
Basically a shotgun.
the las guns are long range because they're lasers.
They're also
Okay, yeah, okay.
They're weak as shite.
Yeah, they're kind of shit.
If those red shirts open fire, aren't they going to hit the scum?
No, well, they're on top of.
Are they on higher ground?
Yeah. So it's extreme range, and yeah. Nope.
All of them.
Yeah, we will actually roll for all of them with one, I think, because it'll
Yeah.
just speed things up.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're
There
back
is always
to
actually a thing for rolling
there is a
for
whole-
multiples.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a horde versus horde thing, but I think that's for like thousands of troops rather than like.
yeah. No, this is fairly basic representation of the battle, basically. Hopefully next time.
I'm just going to assume that what we're seeing here is just our part of the battle, and there's actual
Yeah.
battle raging along the walls on either side.
Yeah, it's not a massive force, but it's a significant number.
Yeah.
And yours is the most concentrated attack. The rest is just a little bit of skirmishing along the walls, kind of thing. Okay, so it's Esteban Throb, Mr. Throb. I apologise.
Do the scum not go before me? Or they-
The scum go next time.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said they didn't have. Okay, so
The scum are basically
Yes.
taken by surprise.
what I'm going to do actually this time, I'm going to abandon my previous plan. I am going to use compel on Scum 13 next to me.
Okay.
Just a second, I'm having trouble finding my shit here. Oh, there we go. Use eye power. Oh, hold up. Compel. Okay. So I have to do an opposing will one. How do I do that?
Doesn't
Okay.
he have to do the oppose will?
Yeah.
Oh.
How does that work?
Oppose test. Opponent is Esteban Throb. Yeah. Okay.
So how do I do that?
What?
Do I just use the psychic power? Oh wait, this.
Yeah. So you used it, and then he has to oppose.
Okay.
So I have to oppose. What do I need to oppose?
So I need to tell you No, I need to tell you the command because you need to decide whether it's suicidal. I'm going to get him to shoot with his las rifle at Orc Grunt 3.
He's got a las pistol.
I thought we gave him all las rifles.
You gave them las pistols and las rifles.
Oh, then he's probably out of range.
Mostly.
So I'm going to abandon this,
Okay.
and instead, I'm going to compel him to run forward.
Okay.
And you can decide whether that's suicidal or not.
So oppose test for
As far as he can, in a straight line. South.
which scum is it? 14.
13.
Oh no, my opponent's you, and it's his opponent's you, and it's a willpower.
Yeah.
Test versus skill. What were you using? Sorry.
Compel. It's a psychic power.
So is that sign of science or
No, it's a psychic power.
test versus skill? I guess it's versus your willpower.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he opposes it.
What the fuck? I've got 50 willpower.
You are kind of trying to get him to run at a bunch of orcs. He's probably going to be not
So
really in the mood for that shit.
He because he failed his willpower, he just won against you. He does move forward, and he is he's still behind the turret, but he's there. He's there and ready. Do you not have any offensive psychic?
I do,
powers?
but they're not in range yet.
Ah, okay.
If that turret fires, he'll get killed by backblast.
Yep. Well done, Q.
I've got another action, you little shit. I'm gonna use compel on that little fucker again.
Okay.
Hold on a sec.
He looks very confused as to why he's staring down the backside of a missile.
Damn. I failed.
Okay. So that's the mighty Esteban Throb's turn done again. Yeah. 12 is there, so he's gonna do a full-on charge,
Come close, you little shit.
and then Mr. 11 is going to full-on charge, and then it's Briquet, who turns up right there.
All right.
And as you turn up, you realise there are more orcs.
Oh shit.
Are they
There's
further
always
south?
more orcs.
Huh?
Are they okay? No, it doesn't matter.
Can you not see them?
But no, I can. I was just wondering if they were further to the south than that.
They're where they are. So we need
I
to
see.
roll initiative for these guys.
T3 turret 3 even has a little trick up his sleeve.
Oh, good. Is it a bomb? Is it a dirty bomb? Is it a nuclear? Is it a planet cracker?
No, it's basically a barrage of grenade-sized missiles. So
Perfect.
nothing too heavy, but good for area. So good to hit the guys at the back. Well, try to at least.
Okay, Briquet.
Well, I don't want the attention of all of these fuckers.
Were these question marks before, like where these orcs turned up, or could you just not see them?
I couldn't see them.
I couldn't see anything.
Okay, cool.
So I wanna hide in this bush in front of me. This.
If I may recommend not staying too close.
Well, this here, this is like a proper full-on like big tree, so you could kind of move around the side to the left and take a shot at the 13 if you like, or.
Can you actually get them to run towards you? Like, you know, if.
I think they are running towards us already.
Yeah,
He just wants to play with them.
they're mostly mid-charge. They're pretty much all mid-charge. They're full-on battle rage. It would take getting shot at for them to notice you, and even then, you know, like, not many of them would notice you.
I see. I was thinking more in the ways, you know, breaking a twig and making him.
Oh
come
no,
close.
you'll be fine like that.
You can keep singing, and I suspect they won't notice you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like screaming and charging and yelling and drooling everywhere.
Yeah, there's firing, there's explosions. They're not really gonna notice a snapping twig, dude. You're fine.
Okay, so can I move here?
Yeah, and that's your half action, and then you can take a shot or.
Okay, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
And I'll tell Mr. Holt to stay close to me and watch my
Oh
back.
crap! I haven't got Halt here with you. Sorry.
Oh yeah, he gets a go, doesn't he? Although he hates you, so I'm pretty sure he's looking
He
for
doesn't. Oh yeah.
He doesn't hate me. He just
No.
I think it's a little bit Stockholmy.
I'm pretty sure you're wearing his mate's ears.
it wasn't his mate. I think.
How?
It was.
Completely relevant question. How do the templates work? Was it? It's right. Ignore me.
Okay. So, are you taking a shot?
Yes, I want to take a shot.
Okay.
So I do a standard attack.
Yep.
There's no aim. What's the distance? Is it point blank, short, or short? Normal visibility, size of target.
Average.
Average.
Average. Okay.
Don't forget, guys. Like, I wouldn't advise it for the long range stuff, but if you do miss and it's an important shot, or like fight, you do have fate points, including Pi at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So attack.
Go for it. Make sure you click on the guy as well.
Oh, I didn't do. I don't even sure what I shot at then.
Okay. I'll. Do you want me to do it for you?
Well, how do I attack him? Sorry.
Okay. So you click on your weapon,
Yeah.
and then you click on him, and then you do standard, short,
Yeah.
etc.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Should I do another one?
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
What did I get up?
Sorry.
Select OK when everyone has responded. What is it?
Yeah. Okay.
Just-
So. Ha! Orc dodges. Well. There you go.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
maybe I can do that. Maybe I could have done this selecting the orcs with selecting the grunt with my psychic powers. I didn't try it. I'll try it next time.
Actually, he's probably gonna run like up this way.
Org.
And then Mr. 17. Where is Mr. 17? There he is. He's gonna go up that way. And now it's Remy's go.
Yay!
Remy Sola.
I'd say the front two, the number 11 and number 12, are within standard distance for you now.
Okay. How many sort of tech uses can I use alongside a normal shot? So like turret uses.
It's a half action.
It's a half action for the tech, and it's a half action for the shot.
Okay.
Or let me just check your weapon, just see what it is.
It's the hull gun.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what modes it can do. Las clip, okay. Yeah, I don't think it can do like full auto or anything like that. It's just a semi-automatic style gun, so.
Okay. Well, I'm first of all going to target turret 3 to that little crosshair.
Okay.
And it's a sort of area of effect turret, so it's small-ish explosions.
It looks like
a lot of them.
a kind of chain. Okay.
No, turret 3 is the one up in the north. He can like do it like a over the.
It's like a mortar turret.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. He looks angry.
He is angry.
Okay.
I hope you noticed
That's why he's in the
faces.
Yeah, I did.
Is there a way to do it like a scatter dice in this?
how
yes, but I'm not sure how. So.
Okay.
I mean, what kind of damage did you do for the big one? Like divide that by like 20 or something, and then
Okay.
do it a couple like 9 times or something. I don't know. You decide.
All right.
I'll just let you work it out because
Sure.
I guess that's what you're here to do.
So roll us a tech use.
Okie dokie. Tech use. Fuck!
Well, it
This
goes.
is bad.
I'd say it goes way over their heads, and it basically the guy at the back takes very, very basic damage, so it might not even do anything.
Damn it, T3. Right. In that case,
Yeah.
You could use another tech use on maybe your T2, T1.
I could use the T2 on the cluster
Yeah,
next
he
to the
took
original
no
explosion.
damage.
Okay. I'm gonna. Well, if I use T2, he'll probably kill Scum with his back blast.
Yes.
Fuck it. Wait, Franz, what kind of relationship do we? Wait, is Franz, isn't it? Yeah. What kind of relationship?
you would
do we want with
you would
these
have
guys?
to.
Does it matter if one of them dies? from a
Wait.
small
You'd
missile?
have to use a half action to ask him that.
Oh.
To have this,
in that case,
to like shout and have the conversation.
In that
I
case,
thought. Wait, wasn't speaking considered a free move?
I think that's a conversation. Like if you're just shouting it one way, that can be a free move. But
Yeah,
if
if
they're
you're just
yeah,
shouting
make-
something.
Yeah.
I'd
in that
I'd
case,
say
I'll use T3 again.
well, considering your disdain for human, organic, squishy life, and your love of explosions and stuff, I'd say go for it.
T2's fairly accurate as well, so yeah, hit him about there.
Okay.
Try at least. Where's my tech use gone? There it is. Fucking click. There we go. Hit you.
Yep, a hit. So just kind of in that general area for these guys. So let's do a.
What are these flak rockets?
They're just like standard missiles. Just explosions, basically.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
All wounded. Nice shot, mate.
Shot. Good shot, you
And
knobber.
now it is Grunt 19, I think.
Just realised I'm actually quite close to the front here.
Yeah, you is.
Yeah, they're going to be in range of you next turn.
I'm staying behind the turrets and the people and you.
It is Thane Holt's go. Do you want him firing?
actually,
high,
wait,
or...
did this do any damage to Scum 13?
Oh, actually, yeah, sorry. So damage.
It wasn't me. Sorry, Scum 13. No.
Not.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yay!
He is massively dead. He
Yeah, it was
he
a
is
red
he is a charred corpse.
Good. I mean,
So-
oh dear.
Would you like to take a free action to react or say something or
Who?
you?
I'll just shout. Back blast clear. Clear back blast.
Oh, okay.
Is that him out of rockets, TT?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
So, Pi, Briquet.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you like Thane doing?
Have they reacted to the shot, like, at all?
Who? What, the orcs?
Yeah, the orcs. Have they even reacted to me shooting?
The one you shot at you've got his attention. But that's it.
Okay, I want Thale to take care of him if he gets close.
So kind of on Overwatch, as it were. If he charges at you, take a shot.
No, charge him with the chainsaw. He doesn't have anything else.
He has a lasgun.
He has a last.
Yeah, he has a lasgun as well. That's what he's got. That's what he's got out at the moment.
So, Sheep, if you go to your top menu, by the way, next to drawing tools, there's template tools, and you can do like cones and explosions with that. They're see-through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to work out how to use those, but I don't know how to do them.
You haven't played Warhammer before, but you get them actually with the physical game. They're like literally like flamer templates and stuff.
Okay, so he takes a shot.
I was hoping you could like literally make templates from what you've drawn.
With the lasgun, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Short. So I can do full action for this guy, yeah? No, wait, he moved as well. He moved as well then.
You can do a full aim.
It wasn't his action to actually move up here as well.
Yeah, he moved with you.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that. And shoot. No, I forgot to... No, did I?
You
didn't I? I missed it either way.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, don't forget to click on them for the...
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. Orc Grunt 21, who is there, moves up. Franz, it's your go.
Right. The scum are moving next turn, right? This turn.
This turn.
Yeah. I need to add them to the initiative. You've already lost one of them. Through no fault
those
of anyone.
damned orcs.
Damn orcs! With their explosive mind powers.
They did it. Honestly, I swear it wasn't the turrets. Alright, I will give the order
Okay.
for our red shirts to attack.
Alright.
So I'll use... Did that draw? No, that's not a raise, that's draw. That's a raise. I was just like scribbling over it while I was talking, thinking that it was erasing the template. It wasn't.
I'm erasing it in blood.
Okay, so
yeah,
you want
so
them all to
command-
fire at the nearest, basically?
Yeah, command my troops to attack.
Okay. Standard. I'm guessing kind of well, we should probably. Does that have them attack when you command them to, or for when it's their turn? I guess.
I'm pretty sure it's for their turn.
Okay.
Um,
So basically, you're just saying open fire, and then they're opening fire.
Are you going to tell them to aim at a specific orc?
well, no, because
You did say
we've
go for
got
the closest, so...
yeah, like
There
kind
we
of
go.
just open fire, shoot whoever's like they're in range now of the las guns, right?
Yeah.
Roughly. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, for And then I guess, are they in range of my las pistol? What's the las pistol have?
Also, chaps, if you want a measuring thing, in interactive tools next to you, there's pointer tool and there's also measure distance along the path tool. And what I've been doing is just if you divide the distance by 10, that's roughly what I'm guessing the distance actually is.
So
yeah,
13.
That's what I've been using.
Yeah. That's
so this guy here is probably close enough that I could do a full maximum range shot on Orc. Hang on, which one is it? Orc Grunt 11.
Yeah. So you're taking an aim shot.
Yep. Hang on. So I click on the weapon.
Yeah. And then you click on him.
Grunt. No,
and then
it just pops up the window. Is that what it's supposed to do?
What do you mean?
I click on ranged weapon on the las pistol.
Yeah.
And then it pops up. It pops up with the window attack with weapon.
Yeah.
Is that what it's supposed to do?
It should.
If you want to auto apply
attack with las pistol, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And then you click on him, and at the bottom he should pop up as like a little token bit.
Oh yep, there it is. Okay, cool.
And then you got action, standard attack, full aim. I believe you're doing.
Yep. Distance is long because it's at maximum range or extreme.
Yeah,
he's like at 30, so...
Yeah, I'd say long.
Long? Alright. Visibility is fine, that's fine. Size average, target's fine.
Cool. You missed.
And I missed.
Okay, so next up is Orc Grunt 3, who is pissed off about being blown up a little bit. So he's going to charge straight at the turret who shot him. Orc Grunt 14 is exactly the same. Remy, they're not happy with your... And Orc Grunt 13, which is the one that Pi shot at, is extremely surprised and pissed off that he's been shot at by some random pointy ear who like turned up randomly. So he's gonna spin around and take a shot. It's a standard, and it's probably it's standard range. Average, yes. He misses. And then he's gonna move forward his bit. There we go. And then it's the crew. So I'm just gonna take quick shots with all of them on the closest orc.
Are scum doing anything? Are they still pissing themselves?
Oh damn! Crew number 6 hit the orc a little bit.
Boom.
You sounded so surprised.
I'm a little bit, yeah.
It was my commanding that did it.
Sure. We can say that.
I did say that.
Baby.
Oh, and crew number... Wow, the crew are a lot better than you guys, I gotta say.
Hey now.
Hey, I haven't shot my pistol once.
True, you've just failed to... you basically got one of your...
No, I've killed someone.
Yes, you have.
So's Tim.
Yeah, that's true. Tim has to.
Well, it was a group effort, really, now, wasn't it?
I mean, I've kind of technically killed no one because I killed one enemy and one friendly.
He misses anyway. I forgot to do the...
But I've wounded a few. Well, my turrets have. I should have made more turrets instead of the bomb. Who told me to make that bomb? Blame them.
What bomb? What are you talking about?
There's a bomb?
No?
And then last guy,
baby.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, they all missed, pretty much. So that is all of the crew. Now it's time for the scum. And the scum are
I don't
still
know
a
what's going on there.
bit out of range, so they're gonna move forward.
Crew 8 tried to shoot Crew 8.
He missed, so it's okay.
Wait, crew 8 tried to shoot... He tried to shoot himself? Wow. You guys are not inspiring as leaders, clearly. There you go.
Yeah.
And now it's Esteban Throb's
I'm
turn.
inspirational as fuck.
Esteban Throb, he's got some orcs in range.
Yeah,
right,
he does.
so I'm going to take a unfettered...
Can I just ask very quickly before you take your move? Are you sure you don't want to compel more people to commit suicide?
Yes.
Okay. I just want, to check.
Right, I'm going to use Force Bolt power on Orc Grunt 3. Okay, let's sec here. So, Force Bolt. And if I click him, I wonder if it does the same things it does with guns. No, it does not. Okay. And so I'm using it unfettered. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You suffer the following parallel of the raw. Demon host. The cycle must immediately pass a very hard willpower test or be possessed by a demon and become a demon host.
What the fuck?
Would you like to use a fate point on that?
Yeah, I'm going to use a fate point.
Okay, yeah.
Where's
Wait,
the
was it
use
supposed
fate
to do with
point
the
thing?
warp?
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
You have the charm trait. You roll a 7. Unfortunately, you still lose the fate point. Your fate point pool.
Can I use another fate point?
For what? No, yeah, you lose the fate point. It'll be regained at the end of the session.
Oh,
It's
I have
just-
a chance. I have a chance not to burn one when I.
Yeah,
use
if you
it.
roll a 9, you don't lose your fate point.
Alrighty, we're going to try another Force Bolt. Unfettered again.
Falling upwards, everything within 19 2d10 meters of the psycho, including him, rises 9 1d10 meters in the air as gravity briefly disappears before falling to the ground after a second or two. Okay, well, that's...
I did get a degree of success though, so I do think the bolt went off.
Yeah, no, it did. But you and the three red shirts, and also the dead guy who's burnt to a crisp, all rise into the air, about 9 meters into the air, and then just softly fall back to the
Good thing I'm
ground.
an acrobat.
Yeah, true. You land. Roll me an acrobatics. Why not?
See if I land on my head.
Do a flip on the way down.
No.
Yeah.
You land on your head.
Is that winning me, ending my turn, or
no.
both?
Neither. You're fine.
Okay.
You do.
Alright.
I'll say you have to use a half action to get back up.
Okay. Do we need to roll the damage on?
Yeah, I'm doing that now. So the dead guy who got burned to a crisp, he doesn't fall back down. He drifts off towards the orcs in a kind of ashy cloud.
I'm just drawing some art down below.
I do 1d10 plus 2 damage with the Force Bolt. This one.
Can you roll me that?
I can. Let's see here. So I'll just roll 1d10 and then we can add 2 to it.
Yeah. So
Oh,
4.
fuck's sake.
And what type of what type of damage is it? Is it energy?
It doesn't say. It just says deal the damage.
Okay. Well, we'll
It's psychic damage.
Yeah, I've got weapon type as warp, so
Yeah, I think that's.
Judging by the name of it as Force Bolt, I would imagine it would just be like impact, like solid damage.
Yeah.
Like,
It could be an impact thing. Let me just see if I click on one of these other things. If
it doesn't ignore armor or toughness, does it?
it doesn't say. It just says deal damage.
Okay. Let me just check that
Whereas
really quickly.
Whereas some other stuff says those things, that one doesn't.
Okay, so it doesn't say anything about ignoring... Okay, that should... Yeah, let's do that then. Okay, armor has no effect on the warp weapon. Resulting damage is nothing, apparently, which is wrong. Sorry, let's try that again.
Wait, what's the source number next to something? I don't know what that means.
Let me just take a very quick look at the psychic powers.
Yeah.
I've got to figure out what your okay. So you've got force bolt.
Yeah.
And then okay. Range, willpower, number of powers. Okay. Yeah, it's fairly unclear as to how.
Oh, it's actually +4 damage because it's 2 times my effective psychic rating, which was 2 on that.
Okay, so it's
So I actually did 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, so it's 6 damage, and it's there. I'm gonna make it an impact, and the penetration is 2, right? Yeah, effective penetration is 2, and okay, let's see if because it says weapon type warp, but it's not a weapon, is it? So
Well, I'd say that answers your question, doesn't it?
yeah. Okay, there you go. He takes damage that time.
Okay.
Okay. I think
and I'm going to use my other
think I
action to
got
get
that
back up.
Okay. And now it is Orc Grunt 12. Who... He's not the dead one, is he? No, he's not. Okay. There you go. And then 20... Holy crap, where's 20? Oh, there he... Jeez. Yeah, he's really behind the pack, isn't he? And then it is 11, who is that dude. And then it's 18, who is... There he is. That dude. And then it's Briquet's turn.
So, well, I want to take a shot at Mr. Grunt here coming towards me.
Sure. Don't forget to click on him after you've...
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I want to do full auto burst at him.
Sure.
Is it still a short distance?
I'd say it's point blank at this point.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. And I attack.
Sure.
Let's see, that's the full auto burst. Blank. Attack him. And, yeah.
He can't dodge, so... Oh, God. Hit him...
Did he just get turned to paste?
Hit him in the head and take 7 rending damage, penetration, 3 additional hits, arm, body. Okay, he can't dodge because he's already dodged, so... Okay, why is that not... For God's sake. Auto apply damage. Damage type is rending. Something went a bit wrong there, I think, because he didn't take any damage. Sorry, can
I
you...
think after that it's safe to assume that Orc is dead.
Yeah. Can you just try again? Like he's dead, but just try again with the same thing.
Attack.
He's definitely dead from that one. Holy fuck.
I don't know why he isn't dodging. Why he isn't taking the damage though. That's really weird. I'll have to figure that out at some point as to what's going on. But yeah, he's dead. I'll literally just have to delete him because yeah. So he's gone, all dead.
Pow,
Well
pow.
So what happened to him?
Have you been taking damage?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Did he just shoot himself in the face?
Oh no, that's your ammo. Sorry, that's your ammo. Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So what happened to him?
Okay, so he got hit. We'll use the first one. So half his head disappeared. One of his arms flew off in a random direction, away from you towards orc number 19, and you quite literally shred his body until you can see his innards, some of which fall out.
Tasty.